Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
All right, welcome to Open Mic Wrestling Night here on Twitch. Oh, there we go. There we go. Live podcasting, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Dave Calypso here as usual. I will be welcoming in Mayhem, Merlin, Critical Carlos, Critical Carlos Gabriel. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time, and it's a tongue twister right now, but there we are. So, let's take a look here. Let's get me on the live screen. There we go. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate it. There's a lot to talk about in the world of pro wrestling. And see the new stuff that I got going on here? So I don't have to read it. for the live audience, which is watching, cheers, by the way. If you're interested in the socials for the show, here are your links right there. So anyway, so much to get into tonight from the All Elite Wrestling rally to the just so much to get into. So many people are chiming in on All Elite Wrestling. Tony Khan, the president CEO, getting involved with a bunch of interviews and the like. It's actually been a very interesting few days here in the world of pro wrestling. It's amazing how.
Since it appears you're calling
Hold
back
on.
into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
All right, here we go. Oh man, I'm having a hard time here. All right, hopefully this settles itself by the time our guests come on. The call-in line is we're having a little bit of a difficulty here, but I actually, for those who are tuning in, I want to throw this link out there, which I just put in the chat right now. For nobody who knows, 4 independent wrestlers out of Buffalo got into a really bad automotive accident, and they had to have extensive surgeries. They had to do a bunch of different things with them, and there was a GoFundMe page set up for these 4 guys for surgeries, for rehab, for everything else. And it's actually kind of amazing. Here, let me look here right now. The GoFundMe has raised, as of this moment, let me just refresh this here, $28,733 out of a $50,000 goal within a matter of 4 days, which is awesome, incredible. Very happy for the efforts, and it's really very awesome. So this is actually really big. And kudos to the wrestling community for coming together and helping out these 4 guys. So I just wanted to throw out this link here to maybe get a little more word out there for the Buffalo boys, if you will, for the Buffalo brothers, I should say. Excuse me. And for anybody who's not listening in the live window, again, this is the 10th day of January, 2019. I go live every Thursday and Saturday sometimes, depending on what the schedule looks like. But if you're listening to us on Fill in the Void Podcast Network, on Spotify or iHeartRadio, or wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, the GoFundMe link is gofundme.com/buffalo-brothers-car-accident-recovery-fund. So if you want to go and contribute, even the littlest will help. So let's get this going for them, and let's raise a little bit more money for them, so they don't have to worry about anything. They could get back on the road as soon as they're all healthy, and they don't have to worry about all the costs in which are going to come into play for the foreseeable future for their injuries and recovery and the like. So okay. So I'm getting a couple of questions actually already for Mayhem Merlin and Critical Carlos, Gabriel. If you're watching live on Twitch, you can submit questions. But I had something in my beer. Oh well. If you have any questions for them while they're in the interview, leave them here in the Twitch chat. I will try to get to it and read it as best as I can, and then we'll go on from there. But just to go in the short, because I wanted to play a match I was given permission to air by Synergy Wrestling, which features 3 of the Buffalo brothers against other talents on one of their shows, and then by that time, hopefully, then my guests will be on, because I have 2 matches here featuring tonight. I have a Critical Mayhem match, which will air after their interview, and then I also have the the Buffalo Brothers match. So hopefully we'll get all that situated, and hopefully this call-in situation is actually going to be cooperating with me. So this will actually be beneficial for everybody. So again, there's a lot to get into with All Elite. There's a lot to get into with NXT UK TakeOver, which is coming up on Saturday. January has been so great for wrestling so far, between Wrestle Kingdom, which was an awesome event, between the All Elite rally, between just everything. Now the wrestling world's starting to be shaken up, and it's starting to take shape early in 2019. Once these big shows get going, outside of Wrestle Kingdom, and it's going to be interesting to see a lot of these talents on television, pay-per-view, and the like, really stepping up their game. And this whole rally was such a game changer. Now I'm curious as on the independents too, how these men and women are going to be stepping up their game, because now you really don't know whoever is. You never know who's watching. You never know who's listening to anything you do. And that's the world that we live in now. But especially now when there's other bigger companies that are out there, and you know how Cody and the Bucks are. They're so hands-on. It's going to be interesting to see how these people step up their game and how they just work going forward. It's going to be a very interesting time in pro wrestling, and it's going to be it's going to be awesome. I really can't wait. So let me actually go to one of the matches right now, because then by time I get back, we should be joined by our guests. Hopefully my call-in line will be working. So let's get started here with this. This match is of the Buffalo Brothers from Synergy Wrestling right out here in New Jersey. And this is a feature I really wanted to do on Twitch, is broadcast these matches for you, the fan, to be able to enjoy especially when I'm taking breaks or whatnot. But I figured this would be the best time to go about it. Again, the link is in the Twitch chat. I'll post it again just in case you're somebody who is just coming in. Enjoy the match, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you again to Synergy Wrestling for allowing me to play this match. So I will be right back at the end of this match. We should be joined by Mayhem Merlin and Carlos Gabriel. Thank you, and hang on tight.
This six-man tag, the Buffalo Boys taking on a